Hello everyone, be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment down below any name that you want for any of the animals that we have at Jurassic Quest. Also, by the way, I will be, if you want, comment down below if you're a subscriber to comment down a name of any dinosaur, and if you want any of those dinosaurs to be named after you. Now, today we're going to be starting off with a new pterosaur exhibit. Now do be clear. This is going to be an even larger one. It's going to be larger than last, because this is going to be home to an even larger pterosaur. Today we also have my dog with me today. Say hi, Lizzie. Lizzie, say hi. So today we're gonna start off by making the largest exhibit today. This is gonna be home to our not three. We'll put in filters for large. We're gonna have the Quetzalcoatlus, which I didn't mean to do that. Oh no. So we're gonna have the top two largest of them all. The Tropoganathus and Quetzalcoatlus with Geostinbergia. But the first things that we do need to do is we're gonna have to add in this so that way we can transport our pterosaurs into the other aviary. And what's gonna be unique about this one is that we're probably gonna be able to add a tour in it. So I'm gonna start off by doing this. But this is just to test it real quick, because we need to somehow be able to get guests in here. Hi guys, you hear that? Lizzie said hi. Aw, I think Lizzie likes you guys. Yes, this video is probably going to be a very loud one, isn't it, viewers? It's not really that long of a tour, so we're just going to have it so that way it's like very nice and straight. And there we go. Oh, but we want to have it going the other way. We want it going clockwise. So, what we're first going to be able to do is, in this one, we are going to have to add in some stuff to make this thing seem a bit more beautiful. So, in order to do that, we're going to add in ourselves a little bit of forest. Oh, by the way, somebody asked me to do a collab with them, and if you're watching this video, dear viewer, I would, but I'll send you, if you comment down another video and I'm able to do a collab, then I will be sure to check on all your comments, please. I will try, trust me. I would love to do a collab with you. I don't think I can at the moment though. But hey, if you do have a YouTube channel, everybody please go subscribe to his YouTube channel then. I think it would be, I think that would help him out a lot, and I think that would make him the happiest as YouTuber in the world. So we already have all of our little piscivore feeders. We're also gonna add ourselves right in the middle here, something, because I don't think they're gonna be able to see that. Yep, we're gonna have ourselves a little goat feeder. And to crank it up a bit, we're also going to be adding something that I don't think you usually would ever see here. A little bit of insect feeders for the smaller J. Halopterus. Because yes, indeed, we are having that pterosaur in here. We're going to have one of the smallest pterosaurs inside of this enclosure. Now what we're also going to be doing is we're going to be adding in the log viewing gallery, because you actually can have that here. And I've always wanted to have that in an aviary because I think it would look so cool just to see that. I think it's just the best thing to add.
Feel like a park ranger and take the tour on one of our all-wheel drive trucks.
Now what's needed next are some decorations. We're gonna have these little nesting towers. I don't call them aviary perch points. I call them nesting towers because it seems like what a bird would nest upon. We have this smaller one. Let's try and embed it into the tree. Okay, that's as best as I can kind of get it. We're also gonna have a randomly huge tree. I'm gonna have this tree in the center. Actually, you know what? No, we're gonna have these trees.
Hurricanes can cause significant disruption and destruction.
There we go. We have trees that are kind of really big. Okay. Now we're gonna go over here. We don't want this Quetzalcoatlus because we're gonna do some stuff. First, we're gonna modify it. We're gonna keep its skin because I really like that skin. We want the long-lived gene, a resilience gene, a humble gene, a social gene. It has to have high tolerance levels. It's very strong, defensive, and fit. There we go. One Quetzalcoatlus. We're gonna have two Tropoganathus. We're gonna randomize these ones. This way real quick. False alarm, I thought I was gonna sneeze. I didn't want to sneeze while you guys were listening because I feel like that would hurt you guys' ears. Because I don't want you guys having to have hurt eardrums from number one, a sneeze, and number two, a dog barking. Time to add in the Tropoganathus. Next up, Geostenbergia. Now there is one thing that I like about these pterosaurs, and it's that they were new. Most of these pterosaurs are new. The Pteranodon isn't really that new because we had it in the last game, but you had to buy stuff to get that. Actually, yeah, sure. But if you're talking about like variety, yes, I'd say there are, yes, a lot of new dinosaurs and pterosaurs and all that sort of stuff. But what I really was liking is that you can have these large aviaries. You don't just have one. You have multiple. You have these large aviaries, small aviary. You can like build them. What's new to this game also is that we're gonna have lagoons in this one. Now thankfully, we also do have like these little insect feeders for J. Halopterus. Because I feel like that would make sense. And we're also, since we can actually add these pterosaurs to different enclosures, like you can just move them from one enclosure to the other, we can still technically actually watch what they look like when they're coming out. Now first, that's coming into the enclosure is the J. Halopterus. I'm going to release via airlift, and we're going to release them into this enclosure. To be clear, there's like 7 of these. So if you guys want multiple names for different pterosaurs, I suggest you guys comment down below what names you want for each different pterosaur. Oh my god, that one sprinted. We have Jurassic Park 3 with Jurassic World now. Oh, I caught a social interaction between pterosaurs. That's neat. And we're gonna start off by going from the one with the most down to the least. So we're gonna start off with J-Holopterus. Next will be Geosternbergia. And after that, Tropoganathus, and then finally the biggest of them all, Quetzalcoatlus. And what I actually am hoping for is that they will add maybe Hetzegopteryx. I would love to see that. Another giant Azarchid that also flies. It is like the size of Quetzalcoatlus.
Transportation complete.
This fuzzy little reptile is the J-Holopterus. It's pretty cute.
Now, if you thought
huh?
this was a mammal, you'd be
Well,
wrong,
you see
because
those tiny little
J-Holopterus
fangs?
is a pterosaur.
They'll give you a nasty nip if you're not careful. So be careful.
It's like the little bat of the pterosaurs. And it's also like an insect because it has like a moth print on its on its wings. And this one is more, how should I say? More bat-like. And it's also more mammal-like, apparently. Like its cousin Anurognathus, J-Holopterus also has that, bulldog skull, I'd say. It kind of has like a bulldog head.
Asset transported.
Oh no. The trees! They're facing through the aviary!
Assets in the air.
Oh no! I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. Every single time I see something funny, I've just gotta go
Asset
like
delivery confirmed.
right there. Because I like to see stuff that are funny.
Asset
And hey, let me know. You guys want to see something funny? Like in a reactions channel to a funny video? I'll try and do that. Goat! Welcome to Goat Aviary, where we have goats.
Commencing asset.
Now the reason why this aviary is going to be big is because, number one, I already told you, we have Quetzalcoatlus. But it's also because we're going to be housing more pterosaurs in this
Asset
enclosure.
transportation complete.
Plus, these guys would make a very cool addition because these ones can fly. These little guys, they fly. It's hard to see them, so the bigger the aviary, the harder it is to actually find them,
Asset has been
making it really go, oh god, what do you mean? How is it? How to get out? Oh. Wait, how is that? It's in the aviary. Oh, I didn't know that they needed sand.
The J-Holopterus may be one of the smaller species of pterosaurs, but this prehistoric hunter is rare.
We're also gonna need rock. I'll try and link down that subscriber. I think they're a subscriber. Well, that person who commented on the video of them wanting to do a collab, I'll try and pin down your comments. So yeah, I'll see what I can do. Now it's time for Geosternbergia. This one's gonna be a bit faster too.
Collecting asset.
There we go. We got our first Geosternbergia, or Bergia.
Transit.
I think there was an update that had it so that way only
Delivery has been
so that way only operatives would go on to the staff path. Because I swear, before like even guests would go onto that path.
Our weather forecasts a small degree of advance warning, allowing us time to relay any important instructions to our park guests.
Wait, was that a blue one? Is that a blue Geocenbergia? Or Bergia? Let's see. Oh, no, it's actually gray with blue. Now, now, Geocenbergia, I think it was either with a Pteranodon that also appeared. Another social interaction between pterosaurs, which is the best thing to see. I say that pterosaurs, they have like the best social interactions because they're like, I don't know, how do I say this? You don't really see them actually doing it.
Asset to be collected.
Sorry guys, I'm a little tired. I had a not that good of a night's rest. By the way, if there's any YouTubers in here, comment down below also. Do you guys actually watch other YouTube videos? Because I swear I do. I just don't know if anybody else does it.
When the animals are nervous, so am I. Comes with the territory. And I shouldn't have to remind you that ours is full of dinosaurs.
Like, if you guys also watch like other people's YouTube videos, like, do you also watch like your own YouTube videos? I always wonder that. Also, to me, Geocenbergia is also like a pelican. It was like the pelican of its days to me. That bill, for some reason, reminds me of a pelican's bill.
The Tropiognathus is one of the larger pterosaurs and is known for its keel-tipped snout. In the aviary, should make for one heck of a draw.
Now, this one reminded me of the Ornithochirus from Walking with Dinosaurs, and if anybody has ever seen that, you can't possibly tell me that this thing doesn't actually also remind you of the Ornithochirus. That large beak, its menacing size, like it was huge. Also, I think it's like rarely any other pterosaur like flies above the trees. It's just like the smaller ones, and then it's Quetzalcoatlus that flies through them. If it's in like an aviary, you got the trees, and then you have like these pterosaurs just flying above the trees. Also, maybe, and this is what I'm thinking, I think that during its time, Tropoganathus would have lived in the jungle like environments of maybe South America. They might have, because why would a pterosaur like trees? Maybe it's because these guys do actually nest in the trees, or they just like trees because they're tall and they're menacing, like them. Like some trees are very menacing. Now, I haven't actually seen Tropoganathus in a while because I don't really use it in the parks. I think it's because I got really used to seeing the new ones. Oh, and here's the other one. Oh, I like that one. Now it's time for the last of the bunch. The biggest of the big.
Heading to collect the asset.
I'm gonna speed this up by 2 so we can get that pterosaur here. Oh, wait, gotta get into capture mode because I like this one. Speed it up by 2, and you know what? How about 3?
Transportation underway.
Okay, well, speed it down to 1. Yeah, there he is. There's a big guy himself. Okay, get ready, guys. This is my favorite of them all.
Transportation complete.
There it is, the biggest of them all. Quetzalcoatlus, the largest flying pterosaur that I know of, actually. I don't know if Tetragopteryx is bigger, though. See? Like, it's like the small pterosaurs. They fly through the trees. Not through the trees. They fly above them. Quetzalcoatlus just flies through them. Let's put the rock. I like rocks. Now, this one, I'm gonna give out a poll in this video saying like a specific name, because I want to give this one a name, but I don't know which one to call. Don't know which one to name it. Or I'm just gonna ask. You know what? Here, I want you guys to comment down below which of the two names we want: Tornado or Thunder, or Zeus. I want you guys to either comment down one of those three names, and then I'll choose any of those names to name the Quetzalcoatlus. Because I would really like to give this one a very menacing name, like Thunder, because they're big. And when he lands, he usually his squawks are like thunderous. Zeus, because like they're both living in the sky. Jeez. And Tornado, I think it was Tornado. If not, then it's Tornado then. And Tornado, because this thing has huge wings. Like I would hear, like when I'm thinking of this, when he lands, like you see how much dust he shows when he's getting ready to fly. Like, jeez, it's menacing. Now we're gonna start off by watching the Quetzalcoatlus feed on fish today. Now this one also reminds me of a pelican, and it's not because of the beak. It's because of that little dewlap that's on its neck. Now I'm gonna end the video here today. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and comment down below some names. See you next time. Bye.